Good day, guys. So, Sugar Tits is off getting some medical treatments right now. So, I've been invited to take over a channel for a day. And, oh boy, are we looking at some disgusting shit today. So, to anyone who doesn't know, I am Skeptic Llama. I'm Norwegian. And today we're looking at a fucking Norwegian bullshit campaign that was one of the reasons why I started doing what I did. It was released back in 2015 November, so it's an old thing. It's not a new one, but I've been waiting to cover this one. And as a Norwegian, I will cover both the English version and the Norwegian version, and because there's some differences between them, and I'll point out the differences when I find them and present both of them for you guys. So what we're looking at today is a campaign that was supposed to raise awareness for violence against women. And it does that, or tries to do that, by addressing the dad and saying that the dad is responsible for everything. So let's get going.
Welcome to the channel of Skeptic Llama. Had excommunicated him for being skeptic, along with his abortion of a dress sense. Now he roams the wilds of the internet.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you none other than
Skeptic Llama, Skeptic Llama.
Skeptic Llama.
Dear Daddy, I just wanted to thank you for looking after me so well, even though I'm not yet born. I know you already try harder than Superman. You might even let Mommy eat sushi. But I need to ask you a favor.
And this is where it goes downhill. So fucking hell, the fucking child speaking to the dad, right? Right? The unborn child. He's doing everything he can as a dad. And still she's asking for more. So let's see what she's asking for, yeah? Let's go straight into it.
Warning. It's about boys.
Of course it is. The great evil. The greatest evil that has ever walked on this earth.
Because, you see, I will be born a girl, which means that by the time I'm 14, the boys in my class will have called me a whore, a bitch, a cunt, and many other things.
As a side note here, the insults are changed to whore, slut, and cunt in the Norwegian one. So there's no bitch there, there's just whore, slut, and cunt.
Kommer jeg til å ha blitt kalt hore, fitte, billig og mange andre ting av guttene I klassen.
Regardless, these are simply insults, simply dumb fucking names that people call. You're talking about school here, right? Fucking school is bad for everyone. Being called a name isn't the biggest fucking problem with school. School has a lot more problems than that. So fucking grow a pair.
It's just for fun, of course. Something boys do. So you won't worry. And I understand that.
Right. Because the only people throwing insults during school are guys, right? Boys are the only ones who can ever throw an insult. A study back in May 2016 found that roughly 50% of online hate towards women, basically misogynistic tweets, were sent by women. And somehow you come here claiming that the only people that send you hatred at school in real life are men. I don't think that quite fits the math, does it now?
Perhaps you did the same when you were young, trying to impress some of the other boys. I'm sure you didn't mean anything by it.
So even though you didn't mean any harm, I'm still gonna guilt trip you though into feeling sorry for me, because that's the narrative we're constructing here. Look, I've been called a lot of fucking shitty things by women throughout my life. You don't see me going around fucking blaming my mom for that. Fuck you. Just a side note here, in the Norwegian one, the phrase goes, maybe you slap the girl's ass just to seem tough to the guys.
Kanskje du til og med slo en jente på rumpa uten å spørre bare fordi du ønsket å virke tøff. Still, some of the people won't get the joke. And funnily enough, it isn't any of the girls. It's some of the boys.
Yes, because girls are angels.
So by the time I turn 16, a couple of the boys will have snuck their hands down my pants while I'm so drunk I can't even stand straight. And although I say no, they just laugh.
So let me get this straight. You get drunk before you're 16, which is under the legal age, which is 18 in Norway, okay? So get me straight here. Under 16! 2 years! Under the legal age of drinking. You know what you are allowed to do at 16? You're finally allowed to have sex. And of course, people, both guys and girls, gonna be horny as fucking shit at 16. There's a reason why we have the saying, sweet 16. Bitch.
It's funny, right? If you saw me, Daddy, you would be so ashamed. Because I'm wasted.
So you told him no, and he leaves you alone. Wow. Such rape, right?
No wonder I'm raped when I'm 21. 21 and on my way home in a taxi driven by the son of a guy you went swimming with every Wednesday. The guy who always told insulting jokes. But they were, of course, only jokes. So you laughed. Had you known that his son would end up raping me, you would have told him to get a grip.
This is one of the stupidest fucking arguments they come with in this video. Oh yeah, because that guy you went to swimming with, you know, his son raped me at one point, because, you know, you should have stopped him when they made jokes and shit. No! Fucking hell, just get a fucking grip, bitch! Yeah! Fucking get a fucking grip! You don't fucking go around policing what people say, just in case their son one day might grow up to rape someone. Okay? Rape is bad enough. You don't fucking go around doing this bullshit, trying to frame everyone for having a rapist son without ever having anything done. By this logic, everyone I interact with right now will have a rapist son, because all of us tell dirty jokes. So all of us have rapist sons. Woo! All men are rapists!
But how could you know? He was just a boy, telling weird jokes. And in any case, it wasn't your business. You were just being nice. But his son, raised on these jokes, becomes my business.
Yes, and that's why you should police everyone. Don't let anyone speak, because that could be dangerous.
Then finally, I meet Mr. Perfect. And you're so happy for me, Daddy, because he really adores me. And he's smart, with a great job, and all through the winter he goes cross-country skiing 3 times a week, just like you. But one day he stops being Mr. Perfect. And I don't know why. Wait, am I overreacting? One thing I do know, I'm not the victim type.
You're not the victim type, yet you blame your dad for every bad thing that happens to you in your life.
I'm raised to be a strong and independent woman. But one night it's just all too much for him. with work and the in-laws and the wedding coming up. So he calls me a whore. Just like you called a girl in middle school a whore once. Then another day, he hits me.
And this is the point where you should get out. Any relationship, if the relationship starts turning violent, get the fuck out of there. That's not a good relationship at all. Okay? Domestic violence is a really fucking bad thing. It's a serious issue. So at this point, you should have left. I know it's hard to leave, and, you know, it's never actually that easy just to leave the partner that you're with. But this should have been your warning sign. This should have been the point where you say, you know what? I'm not the victim type, so I leave.
I mean, I'm way out of line. I can really be a bitch sometimes. But we're still the world's greatest couple, and I'm so confused because I love him and I hate him, and I'm not sure if I really did do something wrong, and then one day he almost kills me. It all goes black.
Now, this isn't a part to make fun of. This is actually a serious issue. So, if you are in a relationship like this, if you've been hit in your relationship, then seek help for it, okay? Because that's actually a really, really bad sign.
Even though I have a PhD, a fantastic job, I'm loved by my friends and family, I'm well brought up, and nobody saw this coming. Dear Daddy, this is the favor I want to ask. One thing always leads to another.
Indeed, one thing always leads to another. So a dirty joke always leads to rape.
So please stop it before it gets the chance to begin. Don't let my brothers call girls whores. Because they're not.
No, because if they insult women, they might grow up to become the next Ted Bundy. Actually, they will. Because one thing always leads to another. So that son right there is Ted Bundy. Kill him before he starts killing people.
And one day some little boy might think it's true.
Poor fucking kid. When they recorded this kid, do you think they told him, yeah, you will be presented as the rapist?
Don't accept insulting jokes from weird guys by the pool, or even friends. Because behind every joke there is always some truth.
Did you guys hear that? So, you know why I don't like people? Because I'm Hitler. Now there's some truth behind that. That means that somehow I am now Hitler. In some universe.
Dear Daddy, I know you will protect me from lions, tigers, guns, cars, and even sushi without even thinking about the danger to your own life. But dear Daddy, I will be born a girl. Please do everything you can so that that won't stay the greatest danger of all.
That last phrase there, that is insulting. That is so fucking insulting. Don't let being born a girl be the biggest fucking danger that you can face. Seriously. Who is leading in death statistics? Who has to go to war? Who dies during their work? That's not a woman. That is male. The only thing that women are leading in terms of negative statistics is rape. Or, you know, being raped. That's the only thing they're leading. Everything else, death-wise, damage-wise, hurt-wise, fucking bully-wise, is male. But you know, fucking being born as a woman is the hardest thing you can be born as, right? Yeah, because there's no danger for men. Men just live this fucking great life without any threat of anything. We never die. No, we're never hurt. You know, we can never fucking damage a guy, you know? That's fine. Fucking hell. Anyways, that wraps up this fucking video. I have to go fucking punch a wall or something, because fuck this shit. Why, Norway? Why the fuck do you have to present yourself so fucking retarded on the internet? Fucking think about what you do next time.